The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Yes, July the 25th. Yep, this month is getting up out of here. And guess what? We will be prepared. We're on Pegasus, we're on Channel 13, and we're live. And you can call in tonight. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you miss tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But if you don't have cable, we're on Spectrum. Yes, Time Warner convert and emerge into Spectrum. And so if you don't have Spectrum now, you can get a link, a direct link, okay, to your phone or your tablet. Just like all the links and direct links we send people. Why? Because they rather watch it on their tablet or their phone. Okay, so we have people all around this world. We have Seneca from Turkey. Yes, she has a direct link. We also have Roy from India. Yep, every week he gets a direct link to the show. Also, we have Chase in in Lebanon, Peru. Yep, and guess what? He gets a direct link. And our member, one of our crew members, she's in London. Yes, Irene. And guess what? The time zone is different, but guess what? She still gets a direct link to the show, you know? And we have Kimberly from Texas. She gets a direct link, and guess what? She responds back, okay? After she didn't watch the show. So we even have people now that when they watch it, they send back their comments, okay? And so that's what we want. We want you to send your comments, okay? Because we out to help you, okay? And so this is what we do. We send people direct links, and you can get it. Now you can go on Pegasus, Channel 13, and you can see us there. We have a direct link there. So you can watch the show. You can go online and watch it. Wherever you want to see us, we're there. Okay? And this is what we do. Now I want to go to the shout-outs. Okay? I got Chela, and she's hot, number one. And she's got chocolate models, CM Honeys. Okay? And this is what she's featuring on Spectrum. Yes, she's on Spectrum. And so you can go on Spectrum and you can see her. M Honeys from Chocolate Models. Okay? And so this is Chelasway from the Bronx. She also has Chocolate Models. She's doing great. So you want to catch her because guess what? She's got 31 videos here, okay? So she's dealing with DVDs and videos, so you can get yours. She's got 31 here, and guess what? You can have all 31 of them. And she's, guess what? On Spectrum. So you can go there and you can see her. She also has Straight Stunning magazine. This is issue 145. So you can go to Spectrum if you want this issue. Guess what? It's there for you. Also, Saturday morning, she's dealing with the Looney Tunes. Yes, children, they get up early in the morning. Guess what they do? They run right to the tube and go right to the Looney Tunes without getting breakfast. But she can be on a cereal box near you. Chela from the Bronx. I also she's got sexyassladies.com. She's got something new that came out, and you can get it on Spectrum. Guess what? This is a magazine that you would want on Spectrum. You can get it. She also has her 10th anniversary. She's been in this industry 10 years. And so now she's celebrating her 10th anniversary in this industry. Straight Stunning magazine. She also has something new out. Dulce Girls, and that's something new that came out in July. So now this is on Spectrum, and this is a new magazine, and guess what? She's the cover girl, Chela from the Bronx. She's the new cover girl, and she's #1 in this industry. Go on Spectrum. Don't get it from me. Go on Spectrum. And I want to give the shout outs to Jackie at Sally's, and then we got Ashley, we got Jean, and Lorraine. Yes, and Anna. We saw Anna, and we talked with her. Yes, we're giving them shout outs from the mall. So you can get a shout out too if you want. Catch us, and you'll get one. Also here with me, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan. What's up?
Good, good. I just want to let people know that we fighting for them, and we see that this battle is not easy. And you know, I go to God all the time and say, listen, you know, stop playing. If you gonna make us help people, then you need to do something. Show your hand, do something, because we're about helping folks. And we're not about playing, and we ain't about lying, and we ain't about none of that stuff. So I approach him. I approach the king and say, listen, you know, if we're going to do something, then let us help people, because guess what? People is dependent on us. So if you got us doing this, then you need to do some things, because there's some things we're looking for to happen, and we need you to do it. Because if you're not going to help us, if you're not going to, then guess what? Then this is just a game, and we all just, you know, playing a game.
But you know, the game, it's not. We don't play games with people's lives.
Thank you.
And I want people to understand that it's not that we can't do it. It's just that we are doing it, but it's taking us longer than we expected. So don't count us out, because we're gonna be there, and everything that we're trying to do, we're going to do.
Thank you.
We don't go to these places and tell y'all we're going to go to these places and then all of a sudden, you know, nothing happening. So we want you to understand one thing, that we are doing the things that we say we do. And people don't want to give up what they're supposed to give up, and it's making our job longer and harder. But they don't understand. We don't care about longer or harder, because we still going to be right there. So just hold on a little while longer. You got less time to hold on than the times you done already done.
Thank you.
So we're going at it. We're going at it, you know, hard, and ain't nobody moving out of the way. They may be backing up, but they ain't moving out of the way. And we're not going to let them move out of the way, and they only going to back up so far. So, you know, just hang in there with us a little while longer, and we're going to get this thing together, and everything will be straight, and we'll be able to help you do the things that you need to do. You know, you may be able to take a vacation. You may be able to go somewhere, anywhere, you know, anywhere. Just get in the car and let's ride, and just go somewhere and just be happy, be a family. You know, and we're working for families. We're working for single fathers and single mothers. You know, and there's a lot of y'all out there, and we know that. So, and we know you need the help. because DSS is only going to give you so much help. Catholic Charities is only going to give you so much help. Housing is only going to give you so much help. And we're trying to fix it to where we can pick up where they leave off at. So just hang in there a little longer. You know, like Stanley said, you know, we ain't about this talking and then not doing nothing. We're about talking and getting it done. That's what we do.
And our job is to, you know, to help folks. We trying to help people get out of poverty. You know, so many people in our that we know, we grew up in our lives poverty stricken. People in poverty can't do nothing. You know, and we turning that page. You know, and we got people that say that they don't. You know, we're not going to do it. Yet we are going to do it. We're going to get out of that. We're going to get out of poverty. You know, you got people don't want you out of poverty. Okay, right. You watch out. Your next door neighbor might not want you out of poverty. Okay, watch out. The people that say they for you, they're your friend. They want you to stay in poverty. As long as they got it and you ain't got it, it's all right. You need to get out of that. So listen, this our job. We coming up against everybody. We coming up against everybody because we know that people don't want you to live and make it. You know, oh, it's all right for them to make it, but when it comes to you, oh, it's a problem now. It's a problem. You can't get this. You know, you got people that want to go against you, want to sabotage everything. Why? So because now you about to come up out of the gutter. You about to come up out of poverty. So it's a problem now. You know, and this is with the government, everything. This is everybody. You know, this is all across the board. They get it when a wagon comes too. Everybody get it. Okay. They are holding the monies, and guess what? They're going to release it. They're going to turn it loose, okay? And we're going to get people up out of this poverty nonsense because guess what? We ain't supposed to be living in no poverty. It's enough money. There's enough on this earth for everybody. It's enough money for everybody. Everybody can live, okay? So you know, for people to be starving and all of that, they stealing the money, they taking the money, and then you got people dying with billions of dollars and they couldn't even touch it. So you know what that means, right? That means that they can't do nothing with it. What they should have did was gave it to somebody, help people. You're going to die and the money is still
go
here.
To the state.
Thank you. Go right back to the state. And all they do is turn it over again to somebody else they want to turn it over to.
Or put it in their pocket.
You know, but this is what I'm saying. It's enough money in this world for everybody to live.
Right.
You know? And my job, I like to see people making it.
Right.
You know, I feel happy when I see somebody else making it. Because you know what? I know I'm going to make it too.
That's right.
And so that's why I don't get, they got it and I ain't got it. I'm against them. No. Listen, matter of fact, I see them and then my page is, I'm taking a picture out of that page and I'm going to make it myself. You know? Hey, I might don't like them, but guess what? I took a picture out of that page. I took something out of there because I'm about to make it myself. You know, so you can't let people keep you down. You know, you can't do it because so many people now is letting people tear them down, keep them in poverty, and they not making it. Got so many people got dreams. You know, they got ideas. All they need is a little bit of money to put it together. You know, to make it happen. You know, and if they don't have nothing, their potential is gone. You know, their opportunity is gone. Why? Because money is a defense, okay? That's why. You know, money is a defense.
You know, when people are trying to do things, and a lot of times they don't have the money, and a lot of times the money's not there for them, they get discouraged and they quit. Don't quit, because you can get just as much and just as far with doing it than you can by actually having it. So people are looking at you like, hey, wait a minute, they just ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
All right? Well, what do we gotta do? Give them the loot. Give it to them. If you give it to them, there's no telling where they're gonna go or what they're gonna do. Well, we're gonna stay right here and we're gonna distribute that stuff out. We're gonna make sure everybody got what they need to get. We're gonna make sure everybody can be able to pay their bills, be able to live. You know, and everybody goes, well, how are you going to do that? How can you help me? All right? The way I can help you is you help me. All right? All you got to do is get on this train, have a voice. Have a voice. And once you put that voice out there, we will run with it. We will go with it. And people will have to sit up and take notice because there's a lot more to do when you got a lot of people than you got less people.
Exactly.
I have a friend.
Exactly.
Every time they try to make a move, and I'm seeing this, every time they try to make a move, they get shot down. But it's other people shooting them down, holding their thumb on them.
Yeah.
It ain't like they're getting shot down and it's their own doing. It's not their doing. It's
Exactly.
other people. And other people will stop you from rising up because they want you to be what they want you to be. And that don't necessarily mean free, out of poverty.
Thank you.
Having money in your pocket, because it seems to me there's a lot of these guys that are with these women that are holding these women down. And now hold on, women, because it's a lot of you women that's out there holding them guys down too. Y'all need to hold hands, sit down and talk and discuss about what you're going to do and do it instead of acting like you're going to do it. And that's where a lot of this stuff comes in, to where a lot of people, well, I don't know if I could do that. Stop doubting yourself. Believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in you, ain't nobody else going to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Know you can do it. And forget about, I don't think I can. Don't worry about, I don't think I can. Okay? All you got to worry about is, I know I can. So stop doubting yourself, because one thing for sure, if you can think you can't do it, you can think you can do it. So do it.
A lot of people, they don't just, they give up. They don't want to work. A lot of people don't want to put nothing into it to get something out of it. They want everybody else to do the hard work for them, but they don't want to do nothing. Sacrifice comes. You got to do something. You got to put something in it. That's what you got to support. That's where your evidence is. You got to support. You got to do something. Something just like when people gather around, or when they have a voice, or when they go on social medias and make comments or say something or this and that or agree or, hey, listen, that's doing something. That's saying, you know what? Hey, we're not taking this no more. And
That's right.
This is what we're looking at. We're looking at, we putting in, and sometimes we need people to do something. Get on the train, make a call, do that, do this. And the thing that we ask you to do ain't hard at all, okay? It's just, do you want to do it? Do you want to get involved, okay? And so sometimes you can see with us, we are doing things to make things happen. Like Milton says, things are slowing down or trying to procrastinate and everything with us. But guess what? We are pushing it every step, and we're pushing everything out of the way. Okay? We're pushing everything out of our way, and we're going to get what we need. Okay? So believe me, that's some work. That ain't no doggone sitting around just not doing nothing. That's work. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. If it's a whole crowd, we're pushing them down. Get out the way, because we're coming through, to help people. So you got people that want to stop you from helping somebody, from doing something. And this is, we don't like this, And don't forget, that could be your next door neighbor, that could be a man of the cloth trying to keep you in poverty. Don't think that everybody with a book, is on the up and up, because they're not, okay? Jesus had one that crossed him, okay? He kissed him and sent him to his death, okay? So you automatically know you can't trust people, So people trying to keep you down, guess what? Don't do it. Get away from them, okay? And this is what I'm telling you, because the reason why we know what people do. We know what they're doing, and we know what they can do, especially when they got it against you, when they don't want you to make it. Oh, but it's all right when the billionaires got theirs, but now when you want to get a billionaire, when you want to be a billionaire, now it's a problem. It's a problem now, because you want to help people, They don't want to help nobody. They want to keep all the money for themselves and keep you in poverty. Now, when you want to help somebody and get people out of poverty, now it's a problem, okay? And this is where we come after them. This is where we come after them with that nonsense, because we're not trying to hear that no more, okay? So this is what we're asking you. Yeah, you see the show. And some people, Patricia, she gave me a comment, and I answered her comment, and this is what, people do. So when I read it, I read the comment, yeah, I see it, okay. And she told me she loved the show. She loved the show because she said it was on the money. And so this is what we want. This is what we want, because your feedback pushes us to another level. It takes us to another level, takes us higher where we got to go. And this is what we want to do. And helping you. So that's our job. We ain't getting nothing out of this. We're going to get rich ourselves so we can get you rich. Okay? This is what we're doing. We're not looking for no handouts. We're going to get ours. Okay? We're going to get ours, and then we can teach you. Okay? Then we can teach it to you. We can teach you how to get rich. We're not about, we're going to keep it for ourselves. No, we can teach you, okay? Because we know and we have the tools, okay? So we can teach you, okay, to help and get out of poverty and help your people. Guess what? We all need to help our people, because we've been in poverty, over 400 years?
Too long.
Okay, come on. It's a disgrace.
People who have money are scared of you, because when you mess around and sit down and start thinking, what do I do? What can I do? Where can I go? Who can I see? When you sit down and you start thinking about the things that you really need to do to get out of poverty, to keep your apartment, your house, your car, keep your children fed, clothes on their backs, food in the house for them to eat. When you start thinking about what you got to do, how can you get this done? Who do you have to talk to? All right? This makes millionaires and billionaires nervous, because they remember what they had to do in order to do that, and they don't want you to move next door to them because of the simple fact they think they're better than you. Well, they're not. And the bottom line comes right down to this here. When you mess around there and you go to buy you a house and you move next door to one of them and they throw their nose up in the air, don't worry about them. Because they're still trying to keep you and put you back where they think you should be, beneath them. You don't need to be beneath nobody. You need to be walking alongside of anybody and everybody that there is. So when it comes right down to it, don't worry about it, because they're not going to do nothing for you, but you can do it for yourself.
That's our time. Milton said it. We're going back to the shout-outs, and want to start off with her Chelasway from the Bronx, Dulce Girls. She got something new, a new magazine coming out. Okay, it's out there already, and it's on Spectrum. And you can get it, okay? And guess what? It's there for you. She also has Straight Stunting Magazine, 10th anniversary. That's on Spectrum as well. So you can go there and get it. She also has something new as well. It's called sexyassladies.com. Yep. This is also a DVD for 25 minutes, and you can go on Spectrum and you can get it. It's there. She also has Straight Stunning Magazine, issue number 45. Yep. She's in this industry. Guess what? She's #1, and you can go on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, and you can get her. Chelasway from the Bronx. She also, Saturday morning, Looney Tunes. She's with the cartoons, helping children to eat breakfast, because we know they don't like to eat breakfast. They run straight to the cartoon, right to the Looney Tune, to the tube, and they want to see every cartoon they can and forget all about breakfast. So she can be on a cereal box near you. She also has chocolate models. Yes, chocolate models. She got 31 videos. Yep, and you can get them all on Spectrum. Chelasway from the Bronx. You can get them, every one of them. CM Honeys. She is truly a honey. She's got a DVD here, and it's an hour and 15 minutes. And you can see it on Spectrum. Get it. It's yours. Also, I have shout-outs for Jackie at Sally's, Ashley, and Jean, and Lorraine. Also Anna. We saw Anna. And guess what? You can get a shout-out too if you get after us. Don't forget, you can get a direct link anytime you want. We'll see you next week. What Matters at the Roundtable. Milton and Stanley. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Get no see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Get no see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Get no see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that.